Good morning, this is Dr. Paul Blumsack of Blumsack-Family Chiropractic, and I want to talk to you a little bit about, first off, that we're a veteran-owned practice. So we take care of a lot of veterans in our practice, as well as their families. And what I want to talk to you about is the dynamics of a military veteran and their stress level compared to someone who has never served in the military. A military person has to live in beyond the fight or flight. They actually go into what we would call life or death. You know, they are, especially our combat veterans, they're put in a situation where it's life or death. So just think this. Here is where most people should be. Here is where people are stress level wise. You know, they're always in fight or flight. They're constantly on the go. Well, then think military, veteran, combat veteran. They're living in life or death. And when they start making that transition back down to the normal world, they don't know how to do it. They don't know how to adapt to their environment because their nerve system is stuck in life or death. So here it is. We've got these veterans. They've been through a lot. They've been exposed for a lot. They might have PTSD or traumatic brain injury. They're overloaded in this life or death situation. And trying to come down to even where you are is difficult. So what do? They try to find things to keep them up here. So they get out of the military and they get a job as a police officer or a fireman or a corrections officer, or they're in some position where they're always at a high level of, that life or death situation because the crash is too big. And here's the thing, if you live at this level all the time, you are going to crash and your body's going to break down. And your health is going to decline, and your well-being is going to decline. Your mental, emotional, physical, chemical health is going to just crash, and one day you wonder where you are. And most people think, well, I just need to take a medication. Well, the medication only covers up the side effects. It doesn't correct the problem. As a chiropractor, my job and role is to locate, analyze, and correct vertebral subluxations, which interfere with the nerve system, interfere with your body's ability to adapt to your environment and stress. And what we see is we take care of veterans and their families because, believe it or not, if a veteran is stressed out like this, when they get back home, they have an effect on everybody in their family, their wife, their husband, their significant other, their partner, their children, and now there's all this dynamic going on where there's overwhelming amounts of stress. And the thing is, that's why we talk to people about care for the entire family versus, oh, we're just going to take care of one person. That other people are affected too. So when we start correcting those subluxations in our veterans, we start seeing their bodies start to adapt to stress, adapt to their environment. They start functioning right. They start living a better quality of life. And we also see their family members start functioning better too. So I want you to understand that it's not about back or pain, but it's about the nerve system and making sure that innate intelligence within inside each and every one of us is able to adapt to our stress environment. Again, this is Dr. Paul Blumsack of Blumsack Family Chiropractic. We're here to help our veterans and their families. Have a great day.